Hey folks, well we are on our way to some public land in Georgia, and we're gonna do a little shed hunting today in honor of Shed Rally 2019. We're loading up on some gas. We're only gonna go for a couple hours probably, but hopefully we can just get a good idea of maybe where some birds are roosting and or maybe just traveling back and forth as turkey season is coming in a couple of weeks. But also, yeah, just looking for some sheds too, because it's March. Today is March 9th, and hopefully, since we had a really large dip in temperature this past week, that may have, forced some of those last deer that are still holding antlers to drop. So stick with us. We're gonna head out here in a second. All right, we'll catch back up when we get there. That's pretty cool right there. There's 16 birds and 2 toms. Not jakes, but toms. So that's pretty legit. The only problem is that's private land right there. So we'll either have to get some permission or find the piece of public that juts up against it. But that's awesome. That is really cool. That is really, really cool right there. Man, that may have just made my whole morning seeing all those birds in a flock. But, I mean, one of them was strutting. And there were 2. Man, that is cool though. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to mark this spot on Onyx real quick so that I can come back and okay, let's see, map tools, mark my location. Your location has been marked. We're gonna have to come back here. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, cool. It's a good start to the morning. So let's see if we can keep up our good luck. All right, so we are here at our spot. We're gonna start walking down this trail. They've got the gate closed, which they normally keep it closed for turkey season, which I personally like, just because it gives people more room to hunt without having to worry about vehicles coming in and out. But we're gonna go down here where we saw and heard some birds last year, and just gonna try to catch up with some, see what they're doing, and hopefully find some sheds too. So you guys just stay tuned. All right, well, we're kind of at the end of the logging road, and it dips down into this bottom that's kind of swampy. It is right now because of the rain, but we're just going to kind of make our way up the creek and kind of back towards the truck a different way. It'll take us a good while, so we'll just kind of go as we see things. So. All right, we're gonna go down to this creek bottom right here. There's a little oxbow. And check it out and see if deer are crossing there or not. And we'll kind of head the other way. I got distracted for a second, which isn't uncommon. So. Let's get right here, I guess. Get all kinds of noise. As you can see, there's all kinds of tracks, but they look to be a little bit old because it rained a couple days. Actually, it rained last night, I should say. So anything that's fresh is very fresh. The creek is very high. It's not normally that high. Alright, so I wanted to just point out something real quick. So this is a really big thicket, massive bedding area. Been here before, and there's deer sign everywhere. There's actually a tree that's been gnawed off by a beaver right there, so that's kind of interesting. It's pretty old, but there's another one right there. So there's some beavers up in here apparently. And all the way up here. I mean, the creek's probably like, I don't know, 10 yards that way. So definitely a nice little spot. Very thick. Kind of surprised I didn't bump anything out of here yet. There's a nice oak in there. So we're going to keep looking. So I just came across this massive rub right here. As you can see, I can't even fit my whole hand around it. And it looks really fresh. I mean, there's still stuff on the ground right there, which is interesting for March. I mean, it could have been, you know, a month ago, but still, that's fascinating. And that's a big rub for, yeah, that's big. So that's a big deer that is few and far between in this public land spot specifically. So we'll keep looking and hopefully we can find something. Well, we did not find any more turkey sign. Found some good deer sign, some really big rubs, including one that was seemingly pretty fresh, and a big deer track as well. So that's good. That's kind of good. We marked it on the map, so we'll definitely be going back to that spot. It doesn't necessarily surprise me that we didn't find any turkey sign, because seeing that big flock this morning just, you know, tells me they're still bunched up and they haven't split off yet. I mean, it's only the second weekend in March, so we'll give it some time. It is warming up. It's supposed to be 70s today, so who knows what that'll do. But we'll see. I mean, all in all, it was good. We'll just, if we get a chance to scout some more before the season opens up, we'll just go somewhere else and hope that we can get on some birds. I feel like, just based on last year, and I know it's not, you don't base everything on historic data, but you know, it does help. There will be turkeys back in that spot. So we'll just have to be patient and kind of, you know, scout our way through the season too, based on hunters and hunting pressure. I think if we can get in there the beginning of the season before things get too crazy, and I mean, we'll have to go in early in the morning and grab a spot, but otherwise, with those roads being closed, I think we'll be good. So thank you guys for keeping up. Don't forget to subscribe below and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you, but you guys have a great weekend.